Or when you can hear a smile. Ah!
Gross.
Ew.
I hate it.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can do it. I'm sorry in advance.
Okay.
Did I?
I'm Max.
And I'm Harjot.
Join us as we discuss the latest scroll-stopping content.
This is Scroll Interrupted. I could have been Ariana Grande if I had a longer wig. Then I would have done like this move. So whatever, didn't she brings her legs
crouches,
up? Oh no, you
yeah.
can see my sock.
Yeah, she
The
crouches
illusion
on
is gone. Hi, I'm Harjot and I have hair. Just kidding. I'm still semi-bald.
Hi, I'm Maxine, and I don't today, but I do have wrinkles.
No, you need to rub it on the wrinkles. There you go. Okay, Maxine.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, we're back.
I know.
Nothing at all has changed. Everything's the same as we have left
Yeah.
it, as we've left you.
This is a perfectly normal day.
Mm-hmm.
What's different? What's your problem? Me getting defensive with our audience. That's not like the best way to retain and build community, but here we are. I left my chapstick in my car, so my lips are very dry.
Oh no. You know what I hate? When people have like the white stuff on the corner of their mouth.
Oh no, do I have that?
No, you don't. But
I'm really insecure.
I always think when somebody has it, they're really dehydrated.
Or when you can hear a smile. Ah!
Gross.
Ew.
I hate it.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can do it. I'm sorry in advance.
Okay.
Did I? Did you hear my smile?
Maybe because I'm just here. Maybe, I don't know. You'll have to turn it up if you're at home.
Can you hear my smile?
I heard it.
I don't feel good about any of this.
I heard it. I don't think I have to tell people who I am. No.
No, Mr. Worldwide.
I guess you can put.
Pitbull.
Yeah, I think you can put a little label.
Yeah, I think on a deeper level.
Okay, if we're going there.
Me brushing my hair.
Personally?
On a deeper level,
yeah.
I feel like we've traded places.
Oh.
As some of you may know, I was going through cancer for regular viewers.
This is an homage. Yeah.
I was diagnosed with cancer earlier this year. I am now in full remission.
I love that. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Medical term.
Yeah,
Remish.
medically. I beat cancer, and so hopefully it doesn't come back.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was bald. The hair is slowly coming in. How does it look?
You're on your journey.
I mean, it's not like this, but maybe we can make this real. Maybe we can make this permanent. But, you know, Maxine is where I was during my cancer journey.
Exactly.
Thank you for reminding me. It's a frightening reflection.
That's what I was like, is this triggering for you? Yeah. It's fine, right? Yeah.
My culture is not your costume. Oh. I feel like I said that in one of the earlier episodes when you wore a hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this first clip here is going to be about Mount Everest. There's been a lot of conversation about these entitled tourists who go there. So let's just watch the clip and then let's have a discussion.
Come with me.
I just got back from camp 2. I'm at base camp. And I feel horrible. My throat and my lungs.
So I don't know. It's just this crazy conversation about the types of people who go, this over tourism, the consumerization of going up this great mountain.
You know, I'm watching this video and I'm looking at it. I'm looking at her and she's like, obviously she set up the camera and everything, and she's like, she has like soot on her face, which looks like some like bad production of.
No, I think that's.
Oh no, I know, but it looks to me like
I see,
like you know, like Les Mis.
Yeah.
The chimney sweeps all have like soot on their face. No. It's that, plus the fact that it looks like a glamping tent behind her. Like,
absolutely.
Why is it tufted?
So I looked it up because not everyone can go. If you wanted to go tomorrow, you can't. So like
privileged activities.
Yeah, so it's like between 50 and 70 USD, like $1,000.
Yeah, 50,000
to 70,000.
50K.
Yeah, because there's like fees. You need they're not gonna let you just summit it on your own. You need somebody to come with you and all that stuff. But then there's like luxury, and some people are paying like 300,000 plus, because obviously it's like luxury. You know, your helicopters.
Because you're putting your life at risk, and like the whole like path up up to the summit, the hill or whatever, the hill, the main part, right?
Yeah.
Is like littered with dead bodies. Quite literally.
Yeah. First of all, I like a cute hike, but I don't like the extreme cold. So I don't know. This doesn't seem like anything for me. You need like oxygen. Like you need tanks of oxygen.
Can we talk about the Sherpas?
I know.
The locals to that area, to that region?
Okay, explain a Sherpa.
I hope I do it justice.
Okay.
But like, I think they're locals that are very experienced
Guides,
with, you know, Mount Everest and knowing how to like work with the I don't know the exact animal that they use. Is it a donkey or is it a horse or?
It might just be humans. Like
yeah, but they do have, I think, animals to help riding, but also they also do like help to physically carry all of the stuff. So it's it pisses me off. Like quite frankly,
because it's like who's really summiting this? Yeah, who's actually doing the work? Is it you?
You have the rich influencer in the front that's just like snap, snap, snap. And then you have like the actual like, you know, locals, the people native to that area.
It's a lot of clout chasing, you know what I mean? To be like, extreme adventure travel, and then literally somebody was like pushing you up the mountain and feeding you oxygen. Like,
I know.
You know what I mean?
So Maxine, tell me, what were the comments saying?
They were just like outraged by like, okay, you literally are going in line to get like, and people are climbing over dead bodies, like you were saying, and it's just like this big. I think people are just looking at it with new eyes, and it's not this thing that people think is an amazing once in a lifetime thing. They're like, leave it alone. It's unethical. It's like just this.
It's for your big ego.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the rich can do it, and I guess us regular folks are kind of like lame. I don't want to go there, you know.
I know. Leave Mount Everest alone. It's not asking to be climbed. Leave the locals alone. But I guess like they make maybe it's part of their tourism, so they're okay with it. But like I don't know. I hate it. There is one that's circulating that is like AI generated. It's fake.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, the majority of them are real, and these people are huge narcissists.
Yeah. Go on a road trip.
I have no tears to cry for this person.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So an artist that is globally known released a new album, music.
Drop.
And so there was a lot of like commentary online about like this album, whether or not it was necessary, whether or not it was doing anything, whether or not it was competitive with that person's peers. Obviously, this is Taylor Swift. And here's a video that kind of summarizes the overall feeling of like how they felt about the lyrics in that specific album. Take a look. That's cool.
Did they catch you having far too much fun?
You go into the comment section, you're going to see a bunch of like, I'm going to try to describe this for those of you who are listening to this audio only, but you're going to see a picture, a drawing of a wolf with a fedora on its head.
Like a shirtless wolf. I feel like it has pants.
Yeah.
And then it's shirtless and it makes it worse.
And in some renditions, it has like a bracelet with those like, studded spikes or whatever. Like doing one of these with a fedora. So like
little pose.
Yeah, that's the
little
cringy
Michael Jackson pose.
Cringy millennial core of like, you think you did something, you know, girl boss too close to the sun is like something that is, it's a line that's trending. That's what kind of writing is this? This is horrendous.
But girl boss is not even like a new trendy.
No.
Like even the girls are moving away from girl boss.
Yeah.
Like that's like a 2020 like
I
vibe.
know.
It's giving 2020.
So people were really like disappointed with like, and listen, I'm gonna put it all out there. Taylor Swift is not on my radar. That's not somebody that I'm looking for. So
You're gonna get in trouble.
Don't come after me.
Yeah.
Don't come after me. But you know, like some people are having this moment of like, well, I told you so. Another popular comment in the comment sections of a lot of these videos is, you guys are just feeling like, you know, this is the way. You guys are just realizing that this is how she sounds. This is how she's always sounded to us forever. And
to
so
the non-fans.
and I think like this is actually more of a rebellion from the fans, from the Swifties that are like, hey, we don't like this. This doesn't represent, you know,
I think her music hasn't caught up with like the maturity of most of her fans.
Yeah.
So it's feeling, like you said, it's feeling really childish. It's feeling really like cringy, like I just got my period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it feels like.
Well, people said like she's, you know, in her mid 30s, and it feels like they're, you know, again, I don't believe it's right to compare people, but also
No.
like to compare people.
Yeah.
If we're gonna award somebody at the highest
Sure.
level in terms
Yeah.
of like the Grammys and stuff like that, like, yeah, you have like, you know, Beyonce, who I think created like Lemonade in her mid 30s, Mariah Carey, who created who produced, or who Mariah Carey, who put out We Belong Together.
Yeah, like Adele, she's made some like really amazing music in her like before she turned 30.
And then there's this whole conversation about you know, capitalizing off of various variations of like an album. So it's kind of like, is this just a money grab? You know? But I have another clip here. And this kind of like, there's a deeper conversation also festering around Taylor Swift, specifically around MAGA relations. MAGA relations.
That was good.
Was that good?
That was really good.
So Taylor Swift was recently seen hanging out with the Bussin' with the Boys podcast bros. For those who aren't aware, the Bussin' with the Bros boys are very pro-Trump. In fact, they were part of the podcast so-called Manosphere, which many see as very influential in getting Trump elected. In fact, the CEO of UFC actually thanked them for their efforts in this area.
I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the Nelt Boys, Aiden Ross, Theo Vaughn, Bussin' with the Boys.
In fact, they even got a Trump handshake.
Yeah.
Before you say Taylor takes pictures with loads of people, she probably doesn't even know who they are. One of the guys from that podcast said that she actually asked them to hit that pose because Bussin' with the Boys is her favourite podcast. Travis actually went on their podcast recently. Taylor Swift herself was vocal about her support for Kamala Harris in the last presidential election. So her boyfriend going on their podcast, her hanging out with them, seems to me to be a concerted effort to reach across the aisle and recapture some of her conservative supporters that she might have lost or alienated slightly due to her endorsement of Kamala.
Back to also that conversation around a lot of women who are okay with pairing up with men
with a homophobic boyfriend, with a racist boyfriend. But I'm not homophobic,
I'm not
but
like
your
that.
boyfriend
I'm for
is.
the girls. Yeah, it's
you're-
really uncomfortable. And then it
Yeah.
makes you wonder, like, who is she really? I mean, like, you know, like, do we even know
Are we
celebrities?
surprised?
I know. Like they said, Taylor is an amazing businesswoman. It's about money. I think it's unfortunate. There's a real person who probably has beliefs of some sort. Not sure. And sorry to the fans who are probably heartbroken. You know, it sucks when you're disappointed by your faves.
Yeah.
Like, how many times are you like, now I have to take this album off of my roster because that artist has really disappointed me from like a moral standpoint.
And sometimes being so deep into standomhood for any of these celebrities, you fail to sort of perceive things at the larger picture and for what they really are sometimes. Like, I remember there was another interview. You can search for it. I'm sure people will find it. Comment below with the link if you find it. But there's videos of her in an interview talking about, like, I can't support somebody like this, vocally talking about how she doesn't like Trump and she can't support him. She doesn't want to be associated. And then like years later, she's dating somebody who is going on tour on these podcasts that are very pro-Trump.
He went to the White House.
Yeah,
right?
he is. He, like, come on, football as a whole, as an association, is very conservative, Republican leading, right? Right. So, I mean, it like fork found in house. Fork found in kitchen. You know.
Okay, so the next one we're going to get into is a clip about, I think, something that all of us kind of wanted to have when we were little preteens, teenagers. It's the sleepover. So think back during that time. Yeah.
I was like a car.
No, preteen or teen.
Right.
Okay,
Sure,
I get.
sure.
Okay, sure. I don't know, when you were 11, you wanted a car. You're like, Mom,
Maybe.
Dad,
I don't know.
want a car. I was like, I want a sleepover. So there's this one creator who is a single dad, and he's discussing his experience trying to give that to his daughter. So
A dad gifting his daughter a sleepover.
yes.
So, like, last year, I was trying to throw my daughter, like, a slumber party. And once again, no woman lives in the household. It's just me and my daughter. And, like, I communicated with one of the mothers, like, just to see if she can get the ball rolling because she know a bunch of more mothers and whatnot. And then I asked, do she feel comfortable having... And as I was talking, she straight up interrupted me. No, I don't feel comfortable with that at all. And like I said, because I'm a man, and she was honest, and I respect her honesty. She was like, yes. And I'm like, that really made me that really did make me feel some type of way. So I expressed my, not even frustration. I was really sad. And I expressed that with other women. And they was like, well, Mark Anthony, you got to see where she coming from and blah, 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 this and that and whatnot. And like, and I do understand like where women coming from, but it just hurt my feelings to know that me just as a man, I get labeled as that. And like, I would never do nothing like that to like, I would never do nothing like that to kids, because like when I was
yeah, so he's a single dad, then obviously like his experience is not one that's shared as often as like single mothers and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be coming from a place of empathy and probably feeling like, okay, he wanted support, and there's these very unique experiences that single dads go through, like this. Like, he wanted to have a sleepover for his daughter. He reached out to another mother who's, I guess, in the friend group. First of all, I kind of like was bothered by he reached out so she could get the ball rolling, because she knows the other mothers.
Putting labor on women.
I know. I was like,
on
what?
mothers.
I know. But the empathetic side of me is like, okay, obviously there are challenges being a man raising a young woman, and that's what he's expressing, and you're allowed to have your own feelings. And I think a lot of people who have reacted to it have been on the side of the mother of like, sorry, like, safety first. Like, I don't know what your intentions are, and there's not a single woman in that house. Like grown woman. It's just like a man, and they're like, I don't trust you. And I think the reality of it is, I think like, yeah, you can listen to a man who's like upset, he's raising a daughter and wants her to have all of these experiences, you know, like we did when we were younger, and you get to have a sleepover with your friends, but like, it's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable conversation, and the question is, it's like, if you had a daughter, would you allow, just like to be like, I'm a good person, I believe you're a good person? I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, you know what? It's a very complicated situation, and I see the complexity. I see every different angle, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? That tracks. It makes sense. So these are kind of situations that like you need like a full 360 understanding in order to approach with a solution. So I agree also, like, I think the dad asking, he's doing his due diligence, and he's like representing his daughter in a sense, but also it's like, as a mother, you might be like, why are you asking? Is this something that you're organizing? Like, are you a pervert?
Oh yeah.
Are you problematic in some way?
Oh yeah.
So
as a parent, you probably lead with the thought like, are you a pervert? Are you dangerous?
Are you a pervert?
Are you dangerous?
Pervert papers.
Are you dangerous? And
yeah,
I think back to when I was a kid, like, I actually wasn't allowed to do a lot of sleepovers either. Especially, I don't know if common to maybe some of the
kids of color
listeners and watchers, like, if your parents are immigrants too, it's not like a normal thing to have sleepovers unless it's like your cousins, right? So like, the only person when I was, my first sleepover was with a family who was also a Filipino family. Like, and my mother knew the mother, and I'd been friends for years with that
true.
child.
My parents would always be like, unless they're related to you by blood, unless they're your cousins, you're not sleeping over at anyone's house.
Yeah.
Like, they were not like, it's just, it was like I guess like an immigrant, like sort of like untrusting, but also like, you don't know how other people live. You don't know, like, they're very just, now I wouldn't say closed off, but like very protective.
Yeah, you have to think about, like, especially from like an immigrant parent perspective, you've come to a different country. You're already not like fully, assimilated to the culture, and you're like, I don't know what these people do at night, and I'm worried about my child. Are they going to be cared for in the way that I'm like used to caring for them?
True.
Like,
also, I think about
how are they going to be treated? I don't know.
I think about the layer of like, as a man of color.
Yeah.
I mean, I may look a little bit more femme today.
Hello.
As a man of color, I can't, like, I'm not going to speak for him because he's a black man, but like, as a man of color, I'm like, are these mothers that you're talking to, are they white? There may be a racial layer depending on like how mixed of a group he's talking to.
That's
so
fair.
Like, it's again very complex.
Intersection.
Many different. Yeah.
It's living at the intersection for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, if this was my mother, she would have been like, hell no, you're not going over there.
Same.
I don't know that a man barely lived at my house. Like, not happening. Like,
yeah.
So yeah.
I think the fact that he's reflecting on it with some sort of maturity.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he gets it, and hopefully,
I did feel bad. There was like the instant knee jerk like reaction. The people were like, hell no.
I know.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I get it, bro, but also hell no.
All right.
Also hell no.
You know, I don't cross my legs.
Okay.
You know why I don't do it?
Big balls.
No, it's not because I have large balls. It's because every time I do it, I'm tempted to do this move. Boots? Which corner did you back me into? Boots?
Okay, then I won't ask you to.
Pick a corner.
Or maybe I will ask you to. I like that.
Viewers at home, Maxine,
Attention.
check your panties.
Ah.
What I want to talk about next is viral for the sake of viral, another PR stunt brought to you by the Kardashians, of course. This time they're bringing Bushwear to the masses. If you don't know what Bushwear is,
What's
I'm just
Bushwear?
gonna here, I'll just play the clip.
Is a bush needed?
Beg your pardon. What on God's green earth?
Those are fun though.
On today's episode of
Are
Our
they?
Ritual Poll, welcome to the
they're
ultimate bush.
camp.
Yep, Kim Kardashian has just released new Skims
Merkin.
underwear with pubes. Kim Kardashian Skims four hair micro string thong
Wow.
in a
Get $60
variety of different colors. Even comes in different hair textures.
Sienna ginger straight.
Straight or curly pubes. Yes, you can spend £34
That looks
on
real,
PB underwear.
doesn't it?
And it's all sold out.
How?
So you can join the wait
funny.
list. Who doesn't want a thong?
Okay, that's enough. I've seen what I need to see. I have an opinion on it.
I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Like,
Like to me, it just screams like it's almost Halloween.
yeah,
They need
that's
a
what
PR
seems very
stunt.
campy. It's
like
very
it's very like
campy.
it's not like I don't think there's a need for it. I think people like as soon as something goes, even if it got sold out in minutes, people buy it just for the sake of buying it for the
Silly.
hype. Just to review it
Yeah.
online, just to wave it around
Yeah.
on social media and say like, look, I got some.
But also, you know what's I think
What?
probably interesting? It's because you can wear it on camera.
and
just
nobody knows.
No,
and that's
no,
like the fun in it.
because technically you're wearing underwear, but it's being sexual. I don't know. Is that like part of the allure?
I guess kinda, but I'm like, unless it's fully camouflage, like
Yeah.
like it's
Is it being pro?
or is it meant to be worn with more other underwear on top of it, so you get a little bit of the
Oh, it's
You
it's
get
like
a little bit of
it's like a prosthetic.
yeah. So you get a little bit of the fuzzy stuff that's kind of like
Oh, is it for
lifting you
girlies
in
who've done
places,
too much?
and then maybe there's hair sort of like jutting out the
No,
sides
I
a little
think it's
bit.
just meant to be worn like that. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah,
It's fun, and
it's
you know what? The
controversial.
hype,
It's Kim.
she needed hype, and she's getting it. And
Yeah.
you know, honestly, if I received that as a gift, I would think it's so funny. Like, I would think it's so funny. Like,
Yeah, I feel like listen.
you're not
I-
wearing it out.
I know,
like-
but I am anti-Kardashian because
Yes.
I don't like what the family stands for,
course.
and like I don't support some of the political
yeah,
stuff.
of course.
Anyways. But at the same time, I'm like, I know like these ideas don't come from Kim. They might. I mean, I don't want to discredit her.
Yeah.
Whatever. But like,
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a boardroom of people.
Oh,
and somebody's
sure.
like, what if we did this?
Yeah.
What if we did Bush?
Yeah, they needed a concept, you know, and,
Yeah.
and you're right. I think
It's a
even
concept.
from a like a capsule or a campaign perspective, it's like you're still getting people back to the website for the other stuff.
Sure.
you know,
Sure.
So,
yeah. Check out with people also bought
Yeah, so make one line of this, and then you know, like it's
the
getting
nipple bra.
It's getting
seen that?
yeah. I did see that.
Yeah.
I
So.
can't- it makes no sense, but
You know,
it's fine.
what I will say that their marketing is kind of, I hate to give it to them, but like it's kind of genius. It is
yeah,
smart.
well, millions of dollars go
Yeah,
into
of
it, right?
course,
Yeah.
Of course.
Harjot.
Yes.
What if I told you that we could go to a restaurant, which is your favorite thing to do with me, and
It is
we
true.
could be seated by race?
Oh, what? Like, would I be seated in the Indian section and
Oh,
you'd be
true.
seated
You'd be
in the...
South Asian, I'd be Southeast Asian.
Right.
Okay, we'd be like, we could wave to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this big controversy on TikTok that a creator, she went to a restaurant in LA
Oh.
and she was seeing a pattern. So we'll have her describe her experience.
Guys, I'm a great white, and I don't know if it's just me, but they put all Asians in one corner, and it's all white people. Asian.
I saw an Asian.
Asian. Like everybody's white on the main seating area. Asians. Okay, this table just left. We're gonna see who comes here next. If it's Asian, that's confirming my theory. Okay, new party just came. But look. Asian. Guys, new party just came in, but look.
Another new party just came in.
You see, they really put all Asians in one corner.
So there's a restaurant in LA that's owned by two Australians
LA,
called
of course.
Great White.
Australian, LA.
Called Great White.
Great White. It's all coming together.
I mean, I don't think people would be that, I don't know, like that obnoxious, like that audacious to call a restaurant the Great White. But this creator went there. That was her experience. That's what she observed. And then allegedly former employees have been saying that they were instructed to kind of seat people by like vibe. So whatever that means. And so happened that a lot of like Asian people were sat on this like outside.
Their excuse is going to be, oh, we thought it was the rest of your family. The rest of your party was just coming in.
Who came like an hour and a half after you arrived.
How dare you?
How dare you?
No, again, burn it with fire. I hate it. Like, I honestly, like, I'm so glad that people are posting about these places because, like, at the same time, while we understand that influencers are also kind of under the microscope and under some, much needed heat for, acting like spoiled brats online and like taking up public spaces with cameras. At the same time, like we also need this kind of journalism where it's like, if you know of an establishment that is problematic, that is racist, call them out.
Say something, right?
Yeah.
See something, say something.
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. But I mean, like, people were saying there's also reviews that, other Asians or Hispanic people or Black people are saying, I got seated in the main area. Like, they're like, it's not racist.
I was closer to white proximity than you were. What's that supposed to mean?
I know. And I'm just like, that's so annoying. That's so annoying.
That's like people who defend P. Diddy and say like, well, he didn't do horrible things to all of those women. I'm like, so it's okay to do horrible things to one or two women? Like,
I know.
Like, what are we saying? Like, you'd be racist towards like a small group of people and then because it doesn't happen enough.
It just doesn't make sense from a restaurant perspective because aren't they like also struggling and like what like
Australian, right?
Yeah, like is this like for the aesthetic? Like don't clubs also kind of do something similar? It's like they're very like
I know
discriminatory too.
And isn't the allure of like a restaurant from like the outside in?
Yeah, it's
like,
popular.
Don't you like walk around and like it's like, oh, there's a lot of Asian people that are eating here. Maybe, I would say like to all of our Asian brothers and sisters across the Pan-Asian continent region, like let's just all stop going.
Yeah, I think that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So weird.
It's
so
gross.
weird. Yeah.
I'm going to intro this next segment by a set of facial expressions that belong to somebody. Maxine, guess who?
An impression? Okay. A frightened child.
Keira Knightley.
Do it again. Lucy. I'll do it. It doesn't work.
Is it like the audible smile, but just like quivering? My lips are dry as hell.
It's gonna crack. It's gonna crack.
I'm gonna hate myself watching that back, but I'll leave it there just for you all.
Zoom in.
The things I do.
Okay.
I saw your voicing Professor Umbridge in the new Harry Potter audiobooks. I was wondering, are you aware that some fans are calling for a boycott, giving J.K. Rowling's ongoing campaign against trans people?
I was not aware of that, no. I'm very sorry. I think we're all living in a period of time right now. We're all going to have to figure out how to live together, aren't we? And we've all got very different opinions. So I hope that we can all find respect.
Body language, wrinkles, all here was like...
Whoa, attack.
Like, no, I think she was prepared for like an uncomfortable question. Like the body language was giving...
But it was the patronizing laughter.
I know.
The I'm sorry.
And
I guess we're gonna have to get along, aren't we?
I love the implication of getting along is to just like accept oppression and discrimination and just be like so fine with it.
If somebody
roll out the red carpet.
If somebody wants you to be oppressed, you have to be okay with it.
Yeah, they want you to be dead and not exist.
Yeah, so
Let's
just be okay with it.
Get along and listen to my book.
Again, we come back to the concept of the Overton window. Please Google that on your own time. We talked about it before, but the concept of the Overton window is basically you talk about something that is so radically over there that it actually having enough conversation about it brings it back into focus.
Yeah,
and then we end up accepting it as kind of like an actual thing.
Yeah,
and so like now the middle ground isn't like, oh, this person likes pink and this person likes blue.
Yeah,
it's now like okay, you like colors and this person wants everyone that likes colors to die. like that's not a middle ground. Like why are you making those two things equal?
Why are we accepting that even in the conversation? Like
it's very ridiculous. And like obviously, so there's a reboot of Harry Potter. I should have started there, but Keira Knightley's TERF colors are showing.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are like, how is she relevant again?
Yeah.
All she does is this. I'm gonna hate that so much when I watch it back. I just know it.
I think also the original cast wants nothing to do with J.K. Rowling. So
I think so. Yeah. I think Emma Watson was in an interview where she was a little bit kind of on the fence there about like, oh, I still have to thank her for the career that she. Anyways, like J.K. Rowling is problematic, and now Keira Knightley is just like very condescending in that interview.
Yeah, it's very dismissive.
I guess we're gonna all have to get like okay.
Who's we?
Yeah, I mean, if you just take that one example and apply it to, well, some people are racist and some people are not. You're just gonna have to get along, right?
Yeah.
Like
some people hate you, but let them in your house.
Yeah, this is terrible.
I will not. A lot of the reboots are not good. Like keep
nothing's ever as good as the original.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Okay. What is the most feminist chocolate?
Go Diva. Is it
Hershey?
Oh. I feel like mine was good too, though. I feel like mine was good, wasn't it?
Go Diva.
That was right off the dome.
Yeah, I love it.
Go Diva.
Hershey's.
Hershey, she, her.
Hershey's, yeah.
Yeah. Do not stray from the script, or you will be annihilated. What's that Mortal Kombat character, the woman? It's like she has some name like Tina, Sarah. Like it's a really.
Those are names of two of my best friends. Diana, Jaina. Then you have them all.
That's gonna bother me. What's her name? Sonia.
Yeah.
You will be annihilated. Sonia wins.
But she didn't sound as cool like the actor who portrayed Sonia.
Barbara.
Yeah.
Cassandra. Like she had Stephanie, Brittany.
She's like Lisa. Whatever. Yeah. She's giving him Lisa vibes.
Hey, so if you like my Bob and if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to see more videos just like this.
And if you want to keep following us wherever we go, make sure to follow us on TikTok at Scroll Interrupted Show and on Instagram at Scroll Interrupted. See you there.
Bye.